So today's 47 and yesterday I made my video and I went to put it all together, and it was a bit later at night when I was going to put it all together, but I had made it, I had recorded it, and when I went to put it all together the sound wasn't there. So I had screwed up on the sound somehow and it was late, so I was just like, oh well, that's that then. So yeah, no day 46. What I was sharing yesterday though was in the morning, really early, I had to get up at 3:30 I think and be on my Mastery Pod call. So I'm doing the Feminine Mastery training with Claire Zammit, and in that we create a destiny project and we also get put in pods, and I'm in a pod of about 9 other women and it's just so amazing. We meet every week and I'd missed the last month, so I had a little bit of anxiety getting on there. They're really, really powerful women, and I felt like I hadn't been meeting myself where I needed to be meeting myself to really give something to the call. But I got on the call anyways, and it was just an incredible experience connecting with all of them, because they hold we all hold such an incredible space for each other. So it was really powerful, and it just reminded me of what accountability does for us. And when we keep each other accountable, when we find people who are like our power partners, who understand where we're going, understand what we're wishing to create, can see us and can see our brilliance and can see our intelligence and our wisdom and everything that we have to offer in our highest potential, when we have people around us that can see that, and then they connect with us and become our power partners, it's a really powerful relationship. And I highly recommend finding somebody or people who can be your power partners, because accountability is so important. And it's kind of just in the past couple of years where I've really realized how important accountability is, and finding people to keep you accountable, and people who you're inspired by, who you look up to, who kind of, want you to move forward, but also who inspire you to move forward, and who really kind of get your creativity going and your inspiration going, and who are willing to show up for you and who you're willing to show up for. And when we have people like that in our lives, things just can really change. And what can happen from those relationships is something very, very profound. So I was really grateful for that yesterday morning. And then it was funny because last night I sent out a group message to people on Facebook. There was just 5 people who I sent it out to, and I don't normally do group messages. I normally do one-on-one, but it was actually a bit of an accident. I didn't know how the event thing was working and that kind of stuff, but I thought it was fine. It was just 5 people, and it was a friendly message about an event, and somebody got back to me with a really kind of nasty comment about marketing spam, and I was just like, whoa, dude, I'm just kind of letting you know about a free class that I'm running. And it kind of really upset me, and I was going to let it go, and then I thought, you know what, I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to actually say something to this guy. And so I said something and just was explaining to him what I'm doing, and I'm not market spamming, and blah blah blah, I'm doing this and that. And he came back and he was really, really rude, and was just really uptight. And so I sent him back a quick message just saying what I thought, and I was going to tell him what I really thought about him, but I decided not to. And I put it in much nicer words, but I sent it off, and then I just felt yucky, and I went to bed kind of thinking about it and feeling yucky. And it was just that kind of part of me that I think women often have, is that when we say something back to something that has been said to us that we really don't agree with, or, we kind of are like, that's not right, and I'm going to say something about that. Often we can feel like, oh shit, what have I done? I've done something wrong, or, and I think it's that whole thing of women being silenced for so long. And, there is a saying that says that men have to be 20% sure of what they say before they say it, and women have to be 80% sure of what they say before they say it. And it's something like that, like coming back. And I don't like to involve myself in any type of Facebook kind of things, like nasty things. I just don't do that. No, I do not do it. But with him, I was just like, I wanted to say, this is not right. And so I did, but I still went to bed kind of feeling funny about it. And then I woke up this morning thinking about it, and I was like, oh, I hope he doesn't reply, because I just didn't want to deal with it. But then he didn't reply, and he just unfriended me. And I was like, fine, I don't care, I'm all good with that. I don't want that energy in my life anyways. But it was just kind of, I was asking myself why I was dwelling on it so much and why it affected me so much. And I think it was that whole inner feeling of, oh, I've done something wrong. And it was like, well, no, I haven't actually done something wrong. Why should somebody be, okay with being rude and offensive to me, and me not being able to reply to that? And I didn't reply to that in any offensive way. I actually replied to it in a really even-mannered way and just put things in perspective. And tomorrow I have my very first essential oils class in person. So I've booked out a hall, and I am, doing the class in person. And it's my first one here back home in Australia. So it should be fun. I haven't done one for ages, so I'm really looking forward to it, because everybody always loves them and has such a great time. And I always love, seeing people's reactions when they experience the oils. It's so much fun. But that will be happening tomorrow, so I'm excited about that, and really happy that I've scheduled that in and kind of moved forward a little bit in my business. And I've scheduled online calls in, so I'm moving forward into more of what I want to be doing and getting a bit more organized, which is a relief for me. So that's day 47.